how to lose weight fast and learn to keep it off. But before we dive in, I do have to ask you a few questions. Have you ever lost weight before and gained it back? Don't take this the wrong way, but do you usually starve yourself to lose weight and call it a diet? Have you ever been able to lose the weight and actually keep it off long term? Do you believe it's possible for you to lose weight and keep it off? These questions uncover the cycle that most people are stuck in, consistently chasing weight loss only to end up right back where they started. So today, I'm going to break down the real process behind sustainable weight loss so you can start seeing results as fast as next week. Let's go. Most people don't fail because they don't want it bad enough. They fail because their foundation is built on restriction and has no structure. Quick fixes, looking for detox teas, the next no carb diet trend. This might help you lose some weight fast, but none of them teach you for what to do next. You lose 10 pounds, you gain 15. The real fix? Build habits that you can stick to. Not my habits, your habits. Because we don't want you to operate out of motivation because you saw how great it worked for me. No, how can we get it to work for you? So before you jump into your next challenge, cleanse, ask yourself, can I see myself doing this past this challenge, past 120 days? If the answer is no, why are you doing it again? You know it's not sustainable. And the worst part is when you do these quick fixes, they don't only slow you down long term, they can also lead to damage short term. So many of you are in this cycle of quick fix, and your metabolism is just taking uppercuts, hooks left and right, and slowing down faster by the day. Your hormone levels are out of whack. You're always tired. You have no relationship with food. In fact, a 2010 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that extreme caloric restrictions and rapid weight loss often led to decreased metabolic rate, making it harder to lose weight the next time around. So it's not just about losing weight. It's about protecting your body, your brain, your heart, and doing it right. So let me show you how it's done. Starving yourself slows down your metabolism, drains your energy, and more often than not, leads to binge eating. So let's stop that. Right now, let's agree to just stop that. It's not gonna work. So if you want fast, sustainable weight loss, this is exactly what you have to do. Eat enough protein to preserve and grow a little bit of muscle mass. The reason why I say a little bit is when you're in a caloric deficit, trying to lose weight and building muscle, yes, you're going to get stronger, but you're not gonna build as much muscle as you would if you were eating your maintenance or in a caloric surplus. That's just facts. Which leads to 2, staying in a slight caloric deficit, not starving, 300 to 500 calories here and there, not 1,000. Come on, Susie, you can't be eating 500 calories and expecting you to take care of 3 kids. Yo, you need your food, you need your energy. You too, Tom. And last but not least, you gotta move your body. You gotta get up that couch, go for a 10 to 30 minute walk. It's gonna be less on your knees, and more often than not, y'all don't wanna run anyways. So why are you trying to run? Walk. Don't go to the gym 5 times, 7 times. 3. Who says you need to do a 30-day challenge? Go 15 days out of 30. That will bring you more consistency than trying to push 30 straight. Because you won't burn out, but you'll actually put your body in a position to where it can respond properly, which we're gonna get into. And here's an example. Sarah, one of my clients, used to eat no breakfast, skip lunch half the time, but by the end of the day, she was raiding the pantry, eating whatever she could find. She thought I was eating less, so I should be losing weight. But in reality, her body was underfueled and her cravings were out of control. And once we introduced protein in every sitting, realistic daily movement, starting from 5K to 7 to where now she gets 10 over in a day without even trying. And with realistic effort, her body started responding better, leading to weight loss, leading to increase in strength, leading to increase in energy. She was finally fueling herself the right way.
Oh, I mean, aside from the fact that I've lost 40 pounds, like that's just the one thing. I mean, my mind, my confidence, the inches, I don't even know, the experiences, these first, experiences I've had, just feeling and looking like somebody I haven't looked like before. And all this crazy stuff's been happening to me lately. I can't even, I don't know. Sometimes I don't have words.
And it's important for you to do the same. You have to understand, when you chase a quick fix, it always leads to a crappy feeling. When you start to really change and evolve your own habits and how you eat, how you train, that's when you start to see a real progress. Most importantly, that's when you will start to feel more energized, leading to better performance, and just in the gym, as well leading to faster weight loss, because your body's going to be responding better to what you're actually putting it through. When you rush it, you quick fix it, your body doesn't respond the way that you want it to. Yeah, you'll lose weight, but you'll feel like crap. And guess what? The minute you stop doing it, because your body's like, I didn't want that anyways. But when you do it right, it's gonna say, hey, I like this. I feel good from this. Hey, let's keep going. And that's when you'll put yourself in a position, like Sarah, to lose 40 pounds in 6 months. Now we can lose 40 pounds, change your habits, do it well and swell, and still fuck it up. Why? Because some of you do great, change your habits, you find this whole new version of you that just keeps going, and going, and then your program ends, and you go back to the old, and you gain it back. Please don't do that. And this is how you stop yourself from doing that. It's a 3-part system, which Sarah implemented, which I highly recommend you implement. It's a system that's going to support you throughout the rest of your life in terms of maintaining this weight. Because what's good of losing weight if you're just gonna gain it back? Rather lose it and get rid of it. Keep it off. We don't want you no more. Bye, Felicia. Come on now. So listen up very carefully. Food, movement, mindset. Let's break it down. Eat protein in every meal. And I know you hear that a lot, but I want you to put a number with it. 30. 30 for breakfast, 30 for lunch, 30 for dinner, especially if you're a beginner. Because most of you are probably eating 70 or less. So if you can get 90, over time, we can put a protein shake in there and make it 120, easy, but build it up. From there, try to batch up 2 to 3 protein sources every week, like grilled chicken, lean turkey, salmon. Pair them with sides, potatoes, rice, steamed veggies. Now you have meals prepped. And it wasn't even that hard. You cooked it all within 15 to 30 minutes. And then from there on, you can just pair them throughout the rest of the week. You don't have to make it all at once. Do it separately. From there, movement. Schedule your workouts in. Please stop saying I'm gonna try. Do. Let's do. Because when we do, that's when we see how we can get better. So give me 3 with 3 days of walking for at least 10 to 30 minutes. If you do 3 strength training sessions, upper, lower, full body, and you walk 30 minutes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday while eating a 300 to 400 calorie deficit for the next 3 to 6 months, if you do not lose 20 to 40 pounds, I would delete my channel. All right, maybe that's a little extreme. But we do this for 6 months, we lose the weight. I want you to keep it going. Find ways to start improving the gym and having fun with it. Just like you level up in Call of Duty, level up in the gym. Just like you love making those cocktails and drinks, start falling in love with cooking and just mixing with different flavors. Because once you start really keying in on these things in your daily life, that's when change really happens. Change never happens from an external object. Change happens from when you start taking accountability and saying, I have a choice and I'm going to make the better choice for my well-being. And here's the thing, there's gonna be days where you slip up, but pick it back up. Whenever you slip up, don't slip up again. Find a way to get up. If it's a 5 to 10 minute walk, go and do it. Be in constant momentum, so therefore you can allow yourself to have the mindset to know you're not gonna win it all. But if you keep doing you'll be able to maintain it all. It's not all or nothing. It's not perfection. It's I'm trying, I'm doing. Despite yesterday, I had 2 scoops of ice cream and I said I was gonna have 1. But hey, the first 6 days I was pretty solid. Oh, the next 5, solid. Friday we went out, I had 6 drinks and I told myself I was gonna have 3. Okay, pick it back up and do good for the next 4 or 5. Too many of you beat yourself up for when you have that one time where you mess up and you say, oh, it's over. When it's asking you and begging you to keep going. And you know you should keep going. But let's move on. People fear tracking to the point where now on social media, I see people talking crap about tracking and how it can lead to an ED. But I think that only happens when you're obsessed with it and obsessed with numbers and obsessed with perfection. But when you do it right and you use it as a tool, I think it's the best thing ever, but most importantly, it's what's gonna give you the awareness that you need to be a master of your own diet. And what I mean is tracking doesn't only show you the numbers of what you're eating and how you can eat less versus what you're burning. Tracking gives you the awareness long term to say, that's a lot of rice. That's probably over 400 calories of rice. Just in hindsight, because I've tracked my rice bowl probably 6 to 10 times. And now just by muscle memory, I can tell that's a lot of rice while I'm in a restaurant. Let me take some of that to go home. I'll eat only half of that because those moments matter too. If you want to lose weight permanently, you have to have a healthy relationship with food. And tracking is going to increase your relationship with food because it's gonna show you, bro, out of the entire day, if you did really good, you hit your protein goal, and let's say you have 200 calories left, and you know you could fit a chocolate bar in there that you haven't had since last month, you can go for it because you're still within deficit. And you're still gonna be in a position to lose weight. Now that chocolate bar versus 6 calorie on a micro level, are they the same? No, celery is a lot more rich in nutrients. But on a caloric scale, they might be the same. I'm not saying they're a perfect match, I'm just giving an example here. But they might be the same. So you're still in a deficit of 300 to 500, whichever you choose, whether you had the celery or the chocolate bar, allowing you to move forward and stay in momentum. You have to know, the secret to keeping weight off, it's not willpower, it's your identity. You need to become the person that just moves a little bit more. That is aware about food and aware about the choices that he or she makes. That doesn't spiral off after one day and remains composed and says, I know what I did, it's okay. Breakfast, let's pick that shit up. And that's how you'll be able to lose weight fast and learn to keep it off. This is truly the fastest way to weight loss because I'm able to keep it off. You can lose 30 pounds in 2 months while fasting keto and doing all the, quick fixes you want. I'll lose 30, 40 in 6 months. But guess what? In 2 years, you'll still be chasing another 30 pounds. I'll be 40, 60, 2 years gone. So you pick your position. I pick mine. That's the decision you're making. The decision to say, I'm gonna keep chasing weight loss, or the decision to say, nah, I'm done with that. Choice is yours.